And Jabez prayed and said, oh. The Bible says we do not have a high priest who can not be touched with the feelings of our infirmities. And the Bible says he was made like one of them, that he might become a faithful and merciful high priest. Well, I've always known myself to be a very compassionate person. And then coming into ministry, and I realized that compassion is an inevitable tool for the miraculous. Every day I am greeted with all kinds of messages. You are seeing all kinds of situations. Let me give you an example. So how do you make this kind of prayer? And you see a woman who lost her husband, tried to remarry, loses the second one, and after everything tries to get married a third time, loses the third husband. What sense? How do you stand to pray for someone who's had the first child is autistic, second one is autistic, third one is autistic, and the fourth one is autistic? Now, these are the ones you know. These are the kind of people wake up in the morning and they discover they can't work. How do you, sincerely, except you're a professional, but if you are in touch with their pain, right? And if you're in touch with the way the people are feeling, you know, there are days I wish I can't feel that way, really. There are days when you're done and you come back home and you even cry 4 times, or maybe. People are struggling. People are going through a lot. It's a burden to do this. I want to see a world where the devil will not bust over people's life. I want to see that nobody is held down under the oppression of the enemy. I know I'm not called for everybody, but I know the people that I'm called for. And I cannot pretend that I don't know that I'm called for them. People who are in that last stages of cancer. And I'll stand on the altar and pretend like I don't know how they feel. These are real people with real issues. So if you've never known what it means to go 15 years, 20 years without a child, you don't know their pain. So don't let nobody sit back and say, oh, why is this? I am a man burdened. I wish I didn't have it. What I'm doing is from my heart. What I'm doing is a calling. What I'm doing is what God has called me to do. I think about what my people are going through. They are my brothers. They are my sisters. What people don't understand is that there are days I wish I wasn't feeling this way. Even in my tiredness, when I go up in the night, the thing that jolts me up in the night is when I feel like, are you sleeping? I know some people are going through this. I was called to be an intercessor. That is my calling. My joy is to find myself, even if I die in my assignment. In fact, how I want to die is dying doing what God has called me to do. It would never be said that anything that came in contact with me did not experience God. They will experience God. I mean this, I'll keep pushing. If God does not answer someone today, He will answer them tomorrow.